So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just show you all where I got all these from. So I just went to this website here and I just did a search, a Google search for free VSTs. And and just went and checked these out. And a lot of them are for, some of them are for Windows only, but a lot of them are for Mac and Windows. So I just opened up here in the top up here, and I can put these links in if y'all want. But these are all like a bunch of like free plugins that you can download and check out. And we're going to check them out today. Right now, just go through and check out some of the sounds and stuff in them. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Ableton Live here. So now I've already shown you all some free plugins, like for example, the Complete Start. And this is Complete Start. The things that come with it are TRK-01 bass, Micro Prism laser bass, Carbon 2 Space Drone, New School, blocks, kinetic treats, some of these in here. I don't know what these world and band instruments are. But then you got vintage and urban beats and some effects. And so these ones I've already, most of y'all have already downloaded these. There's some great stuff in here to check out, and we kind of went through that before, so I'm not going to go through these again. But that's a really good place to go for free sounds. There's some great stuff in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with some of these. Let's start over here with the UHAY stuff. So if I go in here to my plugins, UHAY's down here. So this one's really famous. Tyrell. Y'all can hear that, right? Let's see. Just make sure. Yep, cool. So in here, awesome. In here you got your presets, and you can just click on this and it brings up your presets and stuff. You can use these arrows. Lots of cool little sounds here. Change this to a minor scale there. Go, cool. Whoa, what happened? Did I just crash my computer? Oh, I just crashed it. Wow. Still broadcasting? We are. Crazy. All right. Let's open that back up and try again. Sometimes it happens. And let's see if we can do this without crashing. I'm going to also not use audio units. I prefer the VSTs over the audio units. Let's see if this will crash. All right, there's your, all right, cool. And I'm just going to put this into minor, Go to the key of F. All right, cool. So let's just take a look at this real quick. Over here in this section, you have your oscillators here, an oscillator modulation section. And if we think about all the stuff we learned already with this, it's going to work basically the same. Here you've got your oscillator section, you've got your filter section. Down here you've got your envelopes and your LFOs. And that's pretty much it, right? So for example, if I wanted to make this into a kind of a pluck sound, let's go ahead and start here. We can change the shape here. Right. Change this as well. Here we can mix together, so if I just want oscillator 1, can change that there. Pull up oscillator 2 as well. Right, so we can mess with these here, change the mix level. There's also usually, in a lot of synthesizers, there's a sub. So what you can do is pull that in there. That's usually an octave below everything else here. And we'll do, pull that up. And now you can pull the filter down. And let's mess with this. Let's put on this LFO 1 here. And adjust this. How does... That's not doing anything. Let's see. Oh, probably it's a mod wheel thing. There we go. Cool. So you can see, I can quickly get in here, just kind of make some little sounds. Usually, usually things like this, the depth amount of an LFO is attached to the mod wheel, so you can quickly adjust that. But I've messed around with this synth like once before. It's not something I usually go to. I just know it because it's pretty famous. I mean, I've heard about it before, but it's because it's pretty famous. But essentially, you know, when we talked about the synthesizers before, I talked about the basics of things. And the reason why I did that was because if you know how those basics work, you can learn how to program all these different synths. So something to keep in mind there, and that's why it's a really good idea to learn the basics of these synthesizers. Let's go ahead and put the triple cheese in here. I've never touched this one before. Cool. So probably just click on here. It's an interesting little sound. Okay, so this sounds like a little, I mean, this like sound right here is like a little bass type of sound. It's a cool little sound. Let's go to the next one here. It's a cool little sound. Okay, so it looks like what we've got going on here is 3 oscillators here. Let's just go to, is there like there's an initialized patch here. So here's this initialized patch, and it looks like what we've got is these 3 oscillators, and there's a couple envelopes here and 1 LFO here. Just like a little basic thing. So we go over here to poly. Let's put this in mono mode. And go over here, we've got different sounds here. Hey, what's up? And okay, so here we've got, you can see here there's a little volume knob on each one of these. Let me zoom in on it for you. Here we go. So here's a volume knob here for each one. I can pull these up. Let's put this one here. Oh. That's an interesting little sound. Right, you can. So this is like physical modeling. Like a physical modeling type of thing going on here. We got our envelope over here, sustain. Not sure how this part works though. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Make your different little sounds here. If you get into it, you could probably make some really cool sounds, but not exactly my cup of tea there. Yeah, it looks like a 3 oscillator synth, but it looks like it's got the 3 oscillators here are it's physical modeling. So each one is representing like a kind of way that sound is made. And we didn't really get into physical modeling so much, but basically physical modeling is something that came up with computers. The first physical modeling synth was one by Korg called the Korg Prophecy. And it was made in like 1996, I believe. And basically what they do is they take the like physics of the real world, like strings being plucked or wind being blown or some kind of like a brass type of sound or something like that, and it emulates that using math to recreate that kind of sound. And it's you can do some cool stuff with it, but they can also sound pretty cheesy, and I think that's kind of maybe why they call this one triple cheese, because they don't, I don't know, it's not really my thing. They're trying to emulate real sounds, and it's like, for me, it's just like, just use a sampler if you want to make that real sound, or just get a real instrument. So that's triple cheese there. Then Zebra 2, now, oh wait, this is not, hold on. That's a demo that I never, the Zebra-let, there we go. This one's the free one here. And so Zebra is a really famous Yuhei synth that a lot of film composers use, and people really like it a lot. I've never purchased it. I just ran the demo a little bit, and I liked it. I prefer, my favorite thing by Yuhei is the Diva synth. But that one's not free. We're just kind of sticking with free synths today. So this is the Zebra-let. And you can see already there's like a nice wide variety of sounds. What's up, Damien? How you doing? Little theremin type of sound. Johan, I got you earlier. Thanks. Cool. So it looks like what we've got here is one oscillator here. This is the waveform. And Looks like you can choose from one of 16 waveforms in here. And different types in here. That's interesting. As your starting point, you get your intonation up here, some effects, stuff going on here. Let's see. What does this do? Okay. It's like choosing. Interesting. Let's see, is there an initialized patch? Yeah, there is. So. That's nice. You can kind of draw the waveform in. Can we put more insert points? Yeah, if you right click, you can insert some points. So you can kind of make your own waveform here. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities with this one here. And then some effects here. Let's see. Curve the waveform. It doesn't really look like you can curve the waveform, but what you could do is just stick another point in to kind of create your own curves. It's like kind of the old school way that I used to always curve things back in the past before the DAWs started having curves in them. Just add some points in here. Yeah, free plugins. Be thankful for what you get for free. But there's still a lot of like sound possibilities in here that you can really mess with. And some really cool stuff actually for free. Oh, nice. So we could go ahead and put our, let's see here, the LFO global. There we go. Turn the sync. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it also looks like the sync. Looks like it's synced in. But that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure about how this LFOs work. I have to like mess with that a little bit and see what's going on with that, but we can restart it here with the key. Can we restart with the key? Sync, gate, single. Yeah, that LFO seems a bit limited here, but without kind of messing around with it. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. Like this one's a nice one. I would definitely recommend downloading this one. Again, it's free, so pretty cool stuff there. Let's go ahead and look at what were some of the other ones that I had. And these, so I start with that. Oh, the other one I want to show you all is Tau. Now Tau has a lot of cool free stuff down here. Tau. Yeah, so the noisemaker sent, this was based on an earlier one that he had done before. This is another good one here. It's really easy. It's like laid out really well, like very clean layout here. You've got your oscillators here. You've got the master OS, the filters and all that stuff here. So you got your synth 1, synth 2 in here, filter right here. And so what we can do, and then you got like a control editor and some control stuff down here, which is your like velocity stuff, pitch wheel stuff, master tuning, all that stuff there. And in here, let's see, we have an LFO and we have, I haven't really messed with this one too much. Okay, Stanley. There you are. Cool. And Jordan. So here, let's load up. Presets, what? Here we go. If you're using this as a VST in Ableton Live, you can just load up your presets from here. So we can go through these sounds. And also I want to say that all the reverbs and everything are coming from the synth itself. I don't have any reverbs on any channels here. So these are some pretty cool sounds for, if you're doing like electro, dance music, pop stuff. Let's see if there's any kind of keyboard sounds in here. There's a lot of presets. What's up, Antonio? Let's see. Where are we? Drums, effects, keyboard. Here we go. Cool. Now, one of the things I use a lot is the Tau chorus. It's it's actually one of the best choruses I've heard, especially for free. You can hear that really thickens the sound up a lot. Let me go ahead and turn that off so you can hear it without it. There it is, without the chorus. And then put that chorus back on. Do you mean the stock chorus that comes with Ableton Live? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see here. I'm not a huge fan of the stock chorus that comes with Ableton Live, actually. It's okay, but once I found the Tau chorus, which I've known about Tau chorus, the Tau stuff has been around for a very long time. I've been using it for over 10 years now. And this chorus that comes with Ableton Live is okay. Here, let's go ahead and pull up some presets here. That's a weird sound. That's not a chorus. Whoa, too far. That one's pretty good. Too far. That's nice, but there's something. It's like a different sound. So this chorus is based off of the chorus that came in the Juno synths, and it's just a really beautiful sound without being too far, you know. You have two modes here. This is 2. You can put them both on. I like it because it's very subtle, and it kind of adds some variety to the sound without overpowering the sound. And you've got the dry wet knob here as well. It's whatever algorithm he's using that he made, it captures that kind of analog feel of the original Junos really, really well. So I'm a big fan of that one. But we can actually talk about some other choruses later if you want to. I think it's good to have some variety, and Sound Toys makes an excellent chorus as well. The one that comes with Sound Toys is fantastic. So that's good there. So that's that synth. That's a great synth. And again, let's see. I don't know if there's a here. Turn turn that off. I don't know if there's a initialized sound in here. Up at the top maybe. Oh yeah, start up, here we go. So this would be the initialized sound. You've got 3 oscillators here, and we can control the level of these. Here's our sub, here's oscillator 1, like that. And we can choose what sound it is. Saw, pulse, or noise. And then here we got a triangle as well. We can bring this in. Let's tune it down. This, thicken that up. Yeah, the choruses that come with silence, those are all great choruses. They're really good. But oftentimes I'll like to add chorus on some other stuff that maybe doesn't come with a chorus sound. So, and it's also nice to have like a uniform chorus that you use on multiple same instruments, so you can kind of have a cohesion to them. So if you're using like Serum or Silent or Massive, those choruses all sound different, which is nice, but sometimes it's nice to also have a unified kind of chorus sound as well. It's a third party. So, and the Tal one, like I said, I can't recommend it enough. It's free, it's great, and you don't need to buy a chorus if you have that Tal one. But a chorus effect can be a really important effect to have in your arsenal for adding a little bit of something into a sound. It's also nice for basses, just a little bit on a bass sound sometimes, just to kind of give it a little bit of like width and depth, a little bit more than just like a straight ahead bass. But you don't want to overdo it, of course. Okay, there's that. And here's our filter section down here. It's got a nice, you can hear it's got a nice resonance. Self-oscillates there. That's a nice peak. Turn this up. Cool. Yeah, it's a good filter sound there. Turn up the contour. Now remember, contour is the word that the Moog synthesizers used to use for their envelope, for the filter envelope, how much the filter envelope is going to try it out. It's going to affect the sound. So that's what this here is for. It's for your contour. And I just want to point out that, here, let me zoom in on this real quick. If I move one of my knobs over here, you can see it shows me what the amount is down here in the lower right hand corner. We can change different filter types here. So if you want a bigger, like kind of a fatter sound, let's put this here. That. Go for a lower one here, or a higher pole. So let's go ahead and, here, let me zoom out so I can make sure. But here, let's put the contour up. Pull this down, pull the sustain down. There we go. Cool. And let's detune these a little bit. Get a little something. You can hear the beats in there. That's nice. Put that chorus back on it. Can you hear that? Where's it going on? There we go. Nice. Pull that dry wet down a little bit. Awesome. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's a cool sound. And this is, I mean, it's a good synth. So again, free. Take this stuff off. And let's get one of the other ones up here. Now, so those are all companies that I know about, that I'm familiar with, Tal and Yuhei. Let's go over here to some of these other ones here. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's check out the lab stuff. This lab stuff I've been messing around with a bit. Recently, I just found out about this stuff. I've known about Spitfire Audio for a long time, but for whatever reason, I never really messed around with it too much. And I just recently bought their Oliver Arnold's piano, which is awesome. And then when I was doing that, I found this like labs stuff. And this labs, there's a lot of like free ones that you can download. They're great. The downloading is really easy. But they got this like, you know, nice felt piano. And there's not a whole lot of like, yeah, it's amazing, right? There's not a whole lot of effects. It's just like, you know, got this one here. This is the reverb, turn that reverb up. So if you're doing like more kind of, I know like Andre, you're doing like film score stuff and like you want to do that kind of stuff, or more kind of like softer music. This is a great sound. Whoops. Come on. And then here, there's a whole bunch of different sound. Like I've downloaded a bunch of stuff. You can see I've downloaded a bunch of stuff here, and so I'll just play through some of these. I got this one, trumpet fields. Some really weird sounds here. I'm just gonna scroll through these. Kind of neat. Some kind of weird sounds here. I like weird sounds, so this stuff is nice for me. Frozen strings. Let's put this reverb up here. Yeah, some cool sounds, like very film, kind of scory, like bleak. I don't know, like what I would consider like Oliver Arnold's type of stuff. These modular pianos are pretty interesting, kind of weird. Handbells. The handbells are pretty normal handbells. Come on. Really well sampled though. Yeah, whatever. London Atmospheres. Just like some cool background stuff, I guess. That's pretty neat. I haven't really played with these much because I literally just downloaded all these like last week. Oh, the Granular Whale songs. So, I mean, this is something that we didn't really get into too much, but like granular synthesis can be really, really cool. And we could do like like an hour or so on it this week. If y'all want to do that, you know, just let me know if you want to talk about granular synthesis here, like one of the days this week. But there's some really cool stuff you can do with granular synthesis, but it's more sound design type of stuff. It's not so much like dance hits or hip hop. It's like sound design, film, that kind of stuff. Way more into that kind of stuff than it is like more commercial. It's not really for commercial music so much, although I'm sure you could get into it. So that's labs. What else did we have up here? We talked about that one. Talked about these. Zebralet. multiple. Oh, that's an EQ. We'll come back to talk about that. So this stuff here, the modulaire, I haven't played with. I have never even heard of this before today. I just kind of checked it out today. So let's just go ahead and see what happens with this. All right, so programs here. Let's see. So this is supposed to be based on a Korg. What did it say? Wait, is this the modular? Oh wait, no, this is. Oh, it's a polyphonic software synth. So it's, I guess it's like a modular architecture. And so even the guy's like, it's brand new. It's like just started working on it. About a year ago or so, posted up. And so there's not a whole lot going on with this one yet. So I don't even know. Like, oh, here we go. But again, for free. All right, cool. Henry, wait. Oh, Logan, there we go. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, so some cool stuff here. And I guess the way this works is you can load things into these slots. Again, I haven't messed with these at all. Oh, here's an initialized sound, so there's nothing here. Let's see what we can do with this. What is that? Okay. Well, we can crash Ableton Live with it. Great. That's what I love to do. That's a feature. Oh. I'm about to start sweating here. It's super hot in this room. No, I don't need to load that up again. Start from scratch. Yep. Yeah. Come on, Ableton Live. Let's see if we can do that one more time, and if it crashes again, we'll move on. All right, let's go to that initialized patch. Let's grab an oscillator here. Oh yeah, there's some cool oscillators here. Okay, is that gonna do anything yet? Nope. So this one is probably, you gotta set it up like you would really set up a real synthesizer. So let's just get the ladder filter here. Move this over. Let's see, it takes a lot of CPU, maybe. It depends on routing, yeah. It really depends on, oh goodness, you know what? Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a big no thanks. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull up some presets. Right, yeah, forget it. I'm not gonna even try to, I don't know what, well, I mean, it should have worked. Whatever, I'll mess around with it more and I'll maybe report back. If you hit play on here, it starts sequencing stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a nice analog style sequencer. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and stop that. Yeah, you can see we got some nice stuff, interesting things happening here. Let's mess with the filter here a little bit. I mean, it's got a pretty good sound to it for free. It's not super rich sounding, but sounds pretty good. But it doesn't seem to take up a lot of CPU. I mean, we're like using 3% of my CPU here. That's not bad at all. So that's good. I am running an i7 with like 12 cores. So it's a pretty beefy machine with 32 gigs of RAM, Mac Mini. So it's a pretty decent machine here, but it's still good that it's not, killing my CPU there. Let's check out this other one. Now this other one is the one, I think it's this one. Let's see. Oh no, this is not that. That's not free. That's from Marturia. What is it? Was it this one here? Yeah, FB 3300. It emulates the Korg PS 3300 polyphonic synthesizer from the 70s. And Korg stuff, their filters at that time were amazing. So let's see if... I mean, as you can see, it looks like an MS-20. It's a nice sound. Whatever. Yeah, it's a... Yeah, it's some cool, you can do some cool stuff with this. Oh, I gotta put this back into my scale that I want. There we go. Yeah, some neat stuff here. Let's see what the initialized patch. Here's our initialized patch. So we've got block A, B, C. And then here's our mixer over here on the right. So it looks like every block has, let's see. Every block has a filter in it, so that's nice. Yep. So we've got our filter for each one here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let's turn these ones down, off. So now we're just listening to the one. Cool. So whenever I'm learning about a new synthesizer, whenever I'm kind of messing around with a new synth, what I always like to do is just start by finding where the mixer is and making sure that all the oscillators are turned down, except for just one. And that way I can get a real feel for how that synthesizer sounds, or for how that oscillator sounds. Because when you're dealing with layered oscillators, you can't really feel like what one oscillator sounds like, what it feels like. So here's this here. Turn that up a little bit. Listen to these. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Cool. Yeah, it sounds nice. And then let's load up one of these other ones in here. And this is nice because you have nice control over each one here. So this is good stuff. I like this. MG. I don't remember what MG stands for. That's a Korg term. And it's on the MS-20, and I can't remember what it stands for. Modulation something, probably. Let's see. What is that even doing? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably going to do something with the pitch here. Let's see, is it assigned to that? No. Okay, so there's definitely some stuff here that, you know, to figure out about it, but yeah, I mean, it seems like it's got some nice presets. Some sequence stuff here. Oh, cool. Yep, some good sounds in here too. Now these sounds definitely would be helped by that chorus. Drag that in here. And also a nice reverb would probably help with these as well. So let's go ahead and send this to the reverb here. Why are we not? Why are you not following? That's annoying. All right, so let's just change this to a reverb. I would usually use my my convolution reverb, but since I'm trying to keep things as cheap as possible for y'all right now, just use this one here. Yeah, but you can hear that's a nice sound. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, so that's actually a really nice synth for free. That's great. All right, so let's take that one out. And what do we got here? This one here is this is a phase distortion synth. So it's going to be similar to the Casio, CZ series. So let's check this out. Again, I haven't messed with this one at all. Let's see, even where is it in here? Digits, here we go. Let's try this out. And then Casio synth is a really cool sounding synth. Take out that reverb. Nice. Cool. Let's check out the basses. Nice little filter on there. The preset architecture is really funny to me. It's all just like the same one. That's funny. I really hate it when preset makers, when synth makers don't let you like go through with the arrows, but here you can. Awesome, good. Okay, cool. There's nothing that shows you that you could do that though. Yeah, beat this bad boy up. Yeah, with a little bit of fattening, this one would sound good. What I would do if I was using Ableton Live for all the stock sounds that come with Ableton Live, let's throw a saturator on here and use the preset warm up the lows a bit warmer. Let's use this one. Throw that up high, throw this down low. Let's see here, we got the filter here, but I'm not sure how this goes into our filter. Let's see what the chorus sounds like on the synth itself. Go ahead and meh. It's all right. It's nothing to really get excited about too much. How about the delay? nice little Haas type of thing going on here to make it spread out and sound stereo. That actually sounds nice. Cool. Let's hear what else they got in here. Some chords. You can make it polyphonic. Cool. Oh, so having these effects on here really helps it a lot. This a bit warmer in the glue compressor. It sounded. I was like, wow, that sounds. It's got a great little, grit to it, little distortion. But that's the a bit warmer that comes with Ableton Live here. Put that chorus on. Yeah. That sounds really nice. Nice. That's a cool little synth, and it's not eating up the CPU. So, yeah. I would have no troubles recommending that one. Come on. Let's get rid of these. Move this out of here. What else we got? Oh, this one here, Dext. This is an FM synth. FM synthesis can be really cool if if you're using it for like the right thing. Let's see what this one sounds like. FM synths are great for like bell sounds and kind of percussive stuff. Electric pianos, but the electric piano sound from FM synthesizers is a bit overused from the 80s. Let's see here. Okay, so let's go here to check out the presets. Presets are down here in the bottom. Some drums. It's a nice little bell sound. And again, if we throw on the chorus here, it really brings that sound to life. Now, FM synthesizers are really, really hard to program. You've got to know a lot about what's going on, which I'm not great at. If you have Live Suite, I really recommend using Operator. That's a great sound. A lot of people use it for basses and stuff like that. This one here, however, looks like, yeah, a lot going on. But basically, you've got these carriers here, and operators things that these are basically your oscillators, and the way they combine together kind of changes the way the sound works. But it's got a nice, nice variety. It's programmed some good presets in here. That's cool. Nice, and again, I would throw that over to a reverb. That's beautiful. Yeah, nice. Got it going in here to the delay, which is not, why is it doing this today? Probably because I'm in, wait, device mode. No, it's not. Weird. All right. Yeah, that's a cool sound as well. But again, learning how to program something like this is going to be a huge pain. Nice. Cool. All right. I'm not going to take that off. I'm just going to turn it off here. And charlatan. Okay, so this one here, did I install this one? Let's see. Go up here to the top, charlatan. Yeah, I didn't remember installing that one. Oh, I didn't install it because it's not for Mac. Haha. Just kidding. The VK1 Viking synth here. Let's check this one out. There we go. Turn all this stuff off. Cool. So it's got some basic good sounds in here. These sounds are pretty good. Okay, cool. So one of the things that's nice about this one right here is it's easy to see what you're doing. That's a big part of like synthesizers, is how easy it is to kind of get around on synthesizers. And so here we've got our oscillators here, 1, 2, and 3. We've got our mixer right here, our filter, our envelopes over here. There's an LFO over here, and then we can see, so basically it's set up like a Model D, like a, well, not a Model D, like a Sub 37. It's very similar-ish to my Sub 37. It looks a little bit different, but it's very same-ish. So for example, let's see if I can get to a default sound. Here's our default sound. And if I go in here, so I've got my oscillators 2 and 3 are off. The noise oscillator is off as well. There is no sub, it looks like. Yeah, I don't see a sub, which is fine. So here we've got this. So let's mess around with our waves. Nice, let's turn up our filter. Resonance down, keyboard amount. That's fine, whatever. Yeah, sounds good. Here we can control what kind of filter we've got here, how many poles it has, high pass poles, okay, standard circuit, oh nice. Nice, got a little, let's see. Let's turn up one of these. That sounds pretty good. Here's our low pass, high pass, low pass. Let's get this filter going on here with the envelope filter here. So let's the amount is down here in the bottom. again, if you know how to do this stuff, like if you've been paying attention, it's all the same that we've been messing around with here. Cool. Let's take this LFO and mod wheel program LFO. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. So here's our modulation bus. So the mod wheel, the LFO, let's see. LFO sync, fine tune, glide rate. And so you can see I just go over here to my on here. This is my LFO, how much my LFO is going to affect something. Here's my destination. So I can change this to pitch, oscillator 2, oscillator 3, filter, wave, this kind of stuff here. So this is like where your source is coming from. And if I wanted to have it be my LFO with a yeah, you can hear how that works. The VK1 is free as a VST and costs 64 euros as a rack. I have no idea. That is weird. I don't know. I mean, I just literally downloaded it from, I'm gonna put these, here, let me put these links in right now, actually. So this is this one here. I should have been putting these in. Yeah, weird, right? I don't know. But yeah, here's all the links for these so y'all can get them. Oh yeah, this one was cool. I like this one a lot, actually. I haven't even seen, I can't even think that I've seen like a regular synth that's the PS3300. Like I haven't seen anybody make one at all. This modular one, I'm gonna put this up here, but that one was like complex. Good luck with that one. The lab stuff is good. As we said, especially that piano is really good. Triple cheese, Yuhei stuff. This one here, the Yuhei, Tyrell, and then Zebralette. These are all nice. Cool. So that's. Oh, and then of course, if you don't remember this one here, the Native Instruments bundle stuff. This two cheese one, I didn't load this one in. It's a string machine basically, and it seems like it might be pretty cool, but I didn't really, I didn't load it in yet, so we're not going to check that one out. But yeah, it's weird. This Viking synth is free here as a plugin, and then costs money as a as a Reason extension. All right, and then I wanted to show you, so here's this. This one's another chorus effect, which I haven't really tried out. I thought this was an EQ. What is this saying? Chorus effect. Interesting. I thought it was an EQ. That's why I downloaded it. I haven't, like, again, I haven't messed with this. And I got all these from this website here. I just came here, just had a big list of plugins for free. So I just went down this list and grabbed a bunch. I mean, there's still way more that I didn't grab. Some of these I'm going to get a little bit later, like these percussion plugins and stuff. But the stuff, it's all a good list of things. And more people are making free plugins. They're kind of, a lot of people are making plugins to kind of like help like show what they can do as like a programmer, and they just love music and stuff like that. So some good stuff here. Some of these are no longer free, so you have to go and check it out and see which ones actually work for free or not. I didn't put as many effects in here just because all DAWs come with effects. But I did want to show a couple things in here. So let's just take a look at this Rough Rider here. And it's a compressor. Audio Damage makes some great stuff. Let's see here. Let's drag in a drum loop. And let's grab from the Samplephonics stuff. I like these Pajama Beats ones from Samplephonics. Samplephonics has it's called Noise. Their website is Noiiz. And we don't need to go here. But basically it's it has a lot of sounds, like samples and stuff like that, and they're really good. And it's like a subscription service, so you pay X amount of dollars per month, and you can get access to these. And I'm a big fan of a lot of the sounds in here. There's some really weird sounds. Here, we'll use this one here. Let's put that compressor on there and see what that kind of does to it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, how like interesting that sounds. It's changing the sound a lot. And you can do a lot with it. It's got just a few basic presets in here, but you can make your own presets. Nice. So the sensitivity here is basically a threshold, makeup gain here. Mix, so you can do some parallel compression. So here's without anything. Here's the full sound. We can make it really poppy here. Yeah, make it super pop. And then mix that down. This one doesn't have this drum loop doesn't have a whole lot of low end in it anyway though, so it's not gonna, we're not gonna get like much of a deep punch there. Let's put this on a Sample Magic drum beat. Just some kind of techno thing. Yeah, just get this tech house beat here. Just throw that on there like that. So there's what it sounds like in the beginning with nothing on it. There it is, fully compressed. And we're compressing the crap out of it right now. Hold on, let's... So again, here's nothing happening to it. Pull this down. Can pull that around. Let's pull it back up. So we've taken the low end out of it, but it's got that little punch on the top. let's mix it back in with the original sound. Yeah, it's a nice little sound right there. There's the original. Yeah, cool. It's an interesting sound. Yeah. So nice. That's cool. Let's put the let's see what else we got here. Plugins. What are some other? Do I have anything in here that's like a free EQ? I don't think so. Yeah. Some of these were free at one point, but they're no longer free. Camel Crusher. I don't know if that's still. Oh yeah, this one's not around anymore. Camel Audio got bought by Apple a while back, and so this one, I don't think you can get it anymore. I don't know. You might be able to still find it somewhere. Let's see. Somebody has it up somewhere. Camel Crusher. Oh, here we go. They don't support it anymore. Yeah, here's where you can get it. It's a cool distortion plugin. A lot of people use it to fatten up snares and stuff. I mean, you got to be careful because it can go over the top real quick, but it can be good for snares, kicks, basses, things like that. What else is in here? That's the AAS player. I gotta put that over here on this one. The AAS player is a free one from Applied Audio Systems here, and you can do some really nice, get some nice sounds from it. This is all physical modeling stuff. A lot of nice bell sounds in here. Let's see. Yeah, I got some of these. Like a little, kind of best of. There's not a whole lot you can do. You can just play these sounds, and that's about it. You can't really change them too much. But if you like them, you can, purchase them and purchase the actual sounds. It's still nice. There's just a ton of things in here, so you're bound to find something that you like. Here, let me find that one for you so I can put the link up. There we go. Cool. Nice. And this one is, I guess there's some stuff in here like free compilation. Yeah, free. The Swatches one that I was just playing from here is free. So go ahead and put that link in here for you. And again, you can't really tweak the sounds, but it's just kind of good for pulling up. You can pull them up and play around with them. AES stuff is pretty good. It's not my favorite stuff out there. I own a few things. You have to add some effects to it all. It sounds a bit dry otherwise. But yeah, this stuff is good. What else do I have in my library here? Anything else? I can't think of what else is in here that's free. I know there's a few things in here that I did download for free because I'm always kind of like keeping my eye out for stuff and looking around. Yeah, I don't see anything else that's free right now. But anyway, there you go. I think that's a good little overview of stuff. Some nice plugins. Let's take a break here. I want to take a 10-minute break. I need to turn my AC back on because I'm sweating. And let's come back here in 10 minutes and see. Actually, let's come back to Zoom in 10 minutes. So just meet me over in Zoom at 11:20, and we'll continue over there. All right. Thanks, everyone.